It's Ricky Rich with Black Primacy with a quick question. Have you downloaded the Black Primacy app yet? If you haven't, don't worry about it. I just wanted to remind you that it is the number one way to find black owned businesses near you. Whether you're looking for food, fashion, or services, we've got you covered on this app. So download it now and start supporting black owned businesses in your area today. All right. Link in the description.
Across the United States, a new geography of Black prosperity is taking shape, defined not only by income, but by ownership, education, and generational stability. From the political corridors of Washington, D.C., to the entrepreneurial energy of Atlanta and Houston, these metropolitan areas are producing the nation's highest concentrations of Black millionaires and wealth builders. Atlanta has become a modern symbol of Black prosperity, often called the Black Mecca, for its unique blend of culture, commerce, and community power. For decades, the city has nurtured an ecosystem where Black entrepreneurs, entertainers, and professionals can thrive. Supported by access to capital, mentorship networks, and a strong consumer base that celebrates Black excellence. Historically, Black colleges like Spelman, Morehouse, and Clark Atlanta serve as pipelines for leadership, innovation, and collaboration across industries from tech and real estate to media and politics. Atlanta's affordability and pro-business environment also allow wealth builders to scale ventures and reinvest locally. Combined with deep civic pride and a legacy of civil rights leadership, Atlanta has transformed into the beating heart of Black millionaire culture in America. The Washington, D.C. Baltimore corridor stands as the most powerful concentration of Black wealth, education, and political influence in the United States. Together, these metros form a single ecosystem where federal opportunity meets private enterprise. Washington anchors the region with high-paying government, defense, and contracting careers, while Baltimore contributes deep institutional roots through medicine, education, and historic Black neighborhoods. The D.C. metro area and its suburbs, such as Prince George's County, stand as symbols of Black affluence, boasting some of the highest concentrations of Black millionaires in the nation. Anchored by institutions such as Howard University, Johns Hopkins, and Morgan State, the region's wealth is intergenerational, professional, and civic-minded. The DMV corridor stands as the modern epicenter of Black prosperity, influence, and institutional excellence in America. Houston has steadily evolved into a dynamic arena for Black wealth creation, driven by its energy economy, port commerce, real estate development, and a rising tech and health sector. The metro's relatively lower cost of living and business-friendly environment allow capital generated by Black professionals and entrepreneurs to stretch further and compound. Houston's Black middle and upper classes are anchored in long-standing communities such as Third Ward, Sunnyside, and the Texas Triangle suburbs, where generational ownership and investments in land and real estate have created stable wealth bases. Institutions like Texas Southern University and Prairie View A&M contribute talent, social networks, and entrepreneurial energy. With pipelines into regional corporate leadership, oil and gas, logistics, and healthcare, Houston fosters pathways for emerging Black millionaires to scale and sustain wealth in a diverse, growing metropolis. Charlotte has quietly become a rising hub for Black wealth in the Southeast, fueled by its growing financial sector, strategic location, and affordable cost basis relative to bigger coastal cities. The city's strong banking presence, home to major national banks and regional finance firms, provides pathways for high-earning Black professionals in finance, tech, and real estate. Its rapid population growth and urban development create opportunities in real estate, entrepreneurship, and construction for Black business owners. Institutions like Johnson C. Smith University and Charlotte's vibrant middle-class neighborhoods serve as foundations for intergenerational wealth building, With growing diversity, migration inflows, and expansion in corporate headquarters and tech branches, Charlotte offers a fertile environment for Black millionaires to emerge and reinvest locally. New York's sheer scale, financial prominence, media dominance, and global connectivity make it a fertile ground for wealth accumulation, and Black professionals and entrepreneurs are deeply woven into that tapestry. Within New York City itself, the median Black household income is approximately $60,000, giving a substantial base for capital accumulation among the upper strata. The metro's multiple sectors, finance, tech, media, fashion, real estate, offer high ceilings for success, especially for those able to leverage networks, brand, and access. Black communities across Brooklyn, Harlem, the Bronx, and parts of Long Island have historic roots in property ownership, arts, and small business, which help anchor generational wealth. While competition and cost of living are steep, the visibility, scale, and upward mobility in New York make it one of the top stages for Black millionaires to emerge nationally. The Dallas-Fort Worth-Arlington Metroplex has become one of the fastest-growing centers of Black wealth in America. With a booming economy driven by finance, tech, logistics, and energy, the region attracts ambitious professionals and entrepreneurs from across the country. A population of roughly 1.5 million Black residents supports a strong network of business owners, executives, and wealth builders anchored in cities like Irving, Arlington, and Southern Dallas. Affordable real estate, business-friendly taxes, and major corporate relocations have made the Metroplex a magnet for upward mobility. Supported by institutions like Paul Quinn College and a thriving civic culture, DFW offers fertile ground for Black millionaires to grow enterprises, invest in property, and create generational wealth across North Texas. Miami has increasingly become a magnet for global capital, luxury housing, and high net worth migration, and that gravitational pull shapes the city's Black wealth landscape. With no state income tax, international connectivity, and a cosmopolitan appeal, Miami attracts entrepreneurs, creatives, and professionals who bring capital from across the U.S. and abroad. The Black diaspora, especially Haitian, Dominican, Jamaican, and Afro-Caribbean communities, contributes to a reservoir of skilled professionals, business owners, and investors, enriching the city's cultural and financial fabric. Neighborhoods such as Miami Gardens and Liberty City house generations of Black residents whose real estate investments and business ventures anchor local wealth. Coupled with booming real estate, tourism, finance, and media sectors, Miami offers pathways for new Black millionaires to emerge in a global gateway city. Los Angeles is a massive cultural and economic engine, and its Black communities, though proportionally smaller in share, play a major role in the city's arts, entertainment, media, and political arenas. With almost 1 million Black residents in the metro, the size is large enough to support networks of professionals, creatives, and business owners intertwined with Hollywood and global media. Despite a lower median Black household income compared to overall metro norms, LA offers unique pathways to outsized wealth through entertainment, tech, media production, real estate, and brand building. Neighborhoods like Inglewood, South Los Angeles, and certain parts of the San Fernando Valley have become focal points for redevelopment and Black real estate investment. The city's global connections, high-cost baseline, and high ceilings for success make it a challenging but high-reward environment for emerging Black millionaires. Chicago's status as a major economic hub with strengths in finance, manufacturing, transportation, and culture makes it fertile ground for Black wealth potential. While the median Black household income in the city is lower than metro and national norms, the broader metro region offers access to higher-paying suburban employment, corporate offices, and business networks. The Black population, concentrated in historic communities on the south and west sides, has long invested in real estate, entrepreneurial ventures, and cultural assets. Chicago's universities, nonprofit sector, and civic institutions provide leadership pipelines and professional networks. Despite systemic challenges of segregation, underinvestment, and wealth gaps. The city's scale and diversity of sectors create opportunities for a new generation of Black millionaires to emerge, especially in tech, real estate, and cultural enterprises. Detroit's legacy as America's industrial heartbeat, once powered by the automotive giants, continues to define its Black economic story. Though decades of disinvestment and population loss have tested the city's resilience, Detroit remains deeply Black, with generations rooted in its neighborhoods and surrounding suburbs. Median Black household incomes in the city remain modest, yet glimmers of resurgence are visible through manufacturing innovation, small business revival, healthcare expansion, and technology spillover. Urban reinvestment and rising property values are slowly restoring equity for longtime homeowners and entrepreneurs, while the road to millionaire status remains steep due to persistent economic headwinds. Detroit's cultural capital, creative talent, and renewed focus on inclusive growth make it a city rebuilding not just its skyline, but its promise of shared Black prosperity. We appreciate the fact that you stayed until the end. Thank you for spending time with us, and don't forget to like this video. Also, make sure you subscribe so that you never miss a video. Bye for now. We will see you tomorrow.
All right, I hope you enjoyed the video. Please check out the other content that we have on this channel. But before you go, I wanted to remind you again not to forget to check out the Black Primacy app. It is the best way to connect with Black-owned businesses near you. They need your support. We need your support. Link in the description.